and will to fame makes it all loud and schnell, twist and shout, talk and yell. After all of that, they say he's just a creep. Another prolix prole who got in way too deep. Hand on heart and throat, so choked up cause he missed the boat, till that guy on the rostrum handed him his coat. Another black said black who couldn't get to sleep. Half lies, half what it should be. Damn it for sure as luck go we, but I know none of this applies at all to me. Another prolix prole who got in way too deep. Hand on heart and throat, so choked up cause he missed the boat, till that guy on the rostrum handed him his coat. Then another black said black who couldn't get to sleep. Half lives, half what it should be. There before sure as luck go we, but I know none of this applies at all to me. Never too old to fall in love, to wonder when push will come to shove. You're never too old to fall in love again. You're never too old to mope and pine, to substitute that for slow decline. You're never too old to fall in love again. You're never too old to fall in love again. One gets this headache in one's head, one frankly wishes one were dead. Whenever one sees that picture in that Vanity Press type magazine, one the other end of this, someone gets a message from a cell. What you do is your business with a lie detector in the private sector. What you like is your problem, name you a defector from the private sector. Someone's at the other door, thesis and antithesis, so what? In the other coterie, someone figures out they better not. You better not do what you want to do. It's bad for the state, but it's worse for you. It's probably bad for the GNP. I know for a fact that it's bad for me. And all you say is, I know, let's go. Probably bad for the GNP. I know for a fact that it's bad for me. And all you say is, I know. What you do is your business with a lie detector in the private sector. What you like is your problem. Maybe one defector from the private sector. What you do is your business with a lie detector in the private sector. What you like is your problem. Maybe one defector from the private sector. What you like is your business out of Wall Street sector to the private sector. What you do is your problem. Maybe sexual vector in the private sector. What you do is your business. Body bag a body, and you'll find another body. Swiss accounts and vast amounts, and paperwork all shoddy. Life is full of signals, life is full. We could get a reading if we only had the pull. Meaning on demeanors, back to meaner. Mailbox snakes and dumb mistakes, and one day make it. Sense is what is sense is what. We could get a hearing with a 30-second spot. In old San Francisco, down in the poor zone, life's almost religious if you can find a phone. In its shocking richness, there's nothing to condone. If they like your tone, you'll go home alone. 9/11, 911. Thanks for the fuel leading to the none. 9/11, 911. And almost rights, degrading days to rebel. This not that makes sense now. This not that makes this not that. We can just forget it till we sit where Huntley sat. In the touched Guyana, under a Kool-Aid sky, God and man and Santa all quickly putrefied. In the zones of manna, there's just that grade school try to avoid that sigh with that do or die. 9/11, 911. Thanks for the freedom to be not much fun. 9/11, 911. 9/11, 911. Thanks for the feeling that's what sun's not done. 9/11, 911. 9/11, 911. Thanks for the fuel leading to the none. 9/11, 911. Daddy was a fascist in the war. Mommy, I don't wanna be a fascist. All of this was tried and failed before. I wasn't thinking about all the consequences when I put that armband on. I wasn't thinking, and now my last chance to think is gone. Mommy, please don't let them call me racist just because I never learned to dance. Mommy, please don't let them call me sexist just because I just as soon wear pants. I wasn't thinking about all the consequences when I spoke up for the state. I wasn't thinking, and now it's just this side of too late. So name free, just name free, and I'll confess. I was barely half awake. I wasn't thinking, and now it's for something else's sake. Years and sing, sing, do you think you can last? 20,000 years from right now they'll be hearing your voice. Oh goddamn those tapes, thank God for those tapes, they got me. 20,000 years and sing, sing, got it all here on tape. 20,000 years and sing, sing, when events move too fast. 20,000 years from right now they'll be making a choice, and they'll be asking more complex than apes, or maybe less complex than apes. They got me. 20,000 years and sing, not too bad for an ape. Everything is different in the era of release, just another future doing things for the police. Everything is different, kicked and scanner radios, and some other stupid future someone closed her eyes and chose. Everything is stupid in a dozen different futures. 20,000 years and sing, sing, do you think you should care? 20,000 years from right now an ununderstood voice. 20,000 years from right now a no misinformed choice. 20,000 years from right now this just won't compare, cause everything is different. Just another future. Different futures, everything is different. Just another future. Everything is different. Run in some other stupid future. Everything is stupid in a dozen different futures. First Tim.